Okay, good morning guys. Double Diamond Railroad with a switch repair update here, replacement switch. Finally got all the tools and parts to do it. I got it in last night. I even stayed down here and resoldered the wires on. And got all power and ran two GP40s through, consistent, was fine. But right here is such a jog. I don't like it at all. Such a jog trying to meet the old road bed. But right there, at that joint, that's the one that jogs over too much. And that one's not bad there. But when they come off the switch and hit this, you can see them shift. They kind of jerk left. So I put my big SD70s on, they derailed there. So what I thought last night, even before I tried this test, I'm going to have to take that piece out. I'm going to cut back to here and put a new piece of flex track in from there with the, guess I'll put the insulated joiner back here. Yeah. And, don't know why. Well, that's all right. I can put the insulated joiner at that end. It might work better. Get away from that switch. And I'll do my power feed wires back here on this side of the switch, some right there again. I hate I got to desolder that again now. Take all that out. That was a pain. But it shouldn't be too bad. Once I get that stripped down, it shouldn't be too bad putting a piece of flex in, getting it all joined up, and let the natural curve take shape. Get it to be a nice flow off of there. I'll kind of have to come straight out a little bit and start a little bit wider on the road bed, but I can cover it with ballast. So we'll get that fixed. That's the only thing I can do. It's back here in a blind spot over the mountain from where you normally operate. You don't want trains derailing back here and piling up in the tunnel. So we're going to do it right. It's like do it right or don't do it at all. Go big or go home. That's what we're going to work on now. And we'll be back later with the wrap up when we get it after I test it and show some trains. Okay guys, part two. I decided to set up the camera that got sun coming in the basement window here, kind of blinding out, but set up the camera to show this tear down section, how I'm going to do it. I don't normally do this, but why not? Other people do it all the time, so show you how to take my track out. I'm going to try a new technique. Normally I scrape it out dry, rip it out and scrape it out dry, but it's kind of hard to do. And I've got this plastic, you can see it's chewed up on the end right there. But that's a good scraper, cheap one I had. This time we're going to wet the, I can see if which way it goes. That's off. We're going to soak it. I saw Ron's trains and things soak the ballast, let the glue get wet and dry. Not dry, but soft, get soft. So I'm going to try to soak that since it's water-based glue and see if I can unhinge it a little bit better. And got my sprayer, new sprayer I had for scenery cement. Got our wires off. Got the other piece out. Destroyed it, getting it out. We're going to try to, there, oh, it's too much. Wrong sprayer. There we go. And we'll just reballast this then. It's going to make it like soup. I think that's going to work pretty good. These shadows are killing me. So, probably try to dig under here and rip this up a little bit. Yeah, get him straight. Broke out. Oh, it definitely makes everyone's rail. Well, the rail went away. Definitely makes slop. That stuff is really glued in there. That's scenic cement from Wooden Scenics. Having trouble seeing with this light. Shadowing and glaring too much. We're getting there. We're only going to right there. save these ties. Some of them I can insert back in the gaps. There it goes. That's it. That's a cut right there. So now we gotta scrape all this away. I think we got a nail in there. Yep, right there. Got a nail. A big nail. This track was a little bit deformed. Tried to rig it up before. The stress, I couldn't believe how I'm leaving a little more gaps in some of these places. The stress of expanding and contracting, really. Sorry about shaky camera, it's all on the same support. Got another nail right there. I'm gonna have to get a paper towel and wipe this clean so I can see what's going on. Get that nail out. There's the track, part of it come out. There's a nail right there. Don't need those after it's glued down. I'll see if we can get some more. I think there's a nail right in there too. Gotta be. Gotta get this cleaned down level so it's nice and smooth. The water kind of helps. Take a brush and clear it all. I'll get the shop vac over here. I got to go back underneath some too. Raise that up so I can get the joiners. Have to cut the ties back and get the joiners on. File them. Take out about 2 ties right there. Whatever wants to come out, we'll take it and we'll piece them back in. Try not to bend the rail too much. There we go. There we go. Now we got it clear. So go along here with my finger and make sure that things, I'll get it all vacked up. Yeah, it comes off easier. Not as much of a struggle as with when you're doing it dry. It just flies everywhere when you're doing it dry. Probably clog up my vac, sucking up that wet stuff. But that's what we're going to have to do. And we got our flex track piece here. Flex track piece. Super flex. Well, that stuff's good. Wish I had that when I built this. This stuff here is really, they call it flex track. That was a joke. Stiffer than a board. So we'll get this all cleaned up and get a piece of track fit and try to get it in there. I don't know if I can do it myself with one hand, try to get it on there, but I'll try to get the tips filed, get the joiners on, slip the track in, come back here and at the back end and leave the joiners slid on the rails and then just line it up and slip them over. I got a new clock today from Amazon up on the wall. My other one died. It was about 15 years old, maybe 20 years old. And I got a nice wall clock up there now, 10-inch. So now I can schedule my work here and keep track of my time down here. I lose track down here. Don't need to when it's lunchtime or anything. So I got to feed the dog and all that stuff. Got to keep on track, on schedule on my shift. Take my lunch breaks when I should. Okay, guys, that's all for part 2. We're back later with part 3. I think it is. Can't remember now. Been so many hours between. Been down here working for a couple hours again. My wife had to come help and get this piece in. And we got it pretty good right here. Coming off the switch nicely. And then it gets there and there's kind of a kink. And we get that straightened out the best we can. I gotta check these nails again. The nail heads are coming up out, and I hit the belly of the fuel tank, I think, on my, it's hitting something on my Kato 4835. 4850 goes right through it. But this other one keeps derailing on a back truck, but he's derailing on the other side of the layout. So something wrong with his wheel set. Gauge width or something is not right. And we're going to try to run through. We just tried it and it wrecked. Right on the switch. Right in here I had to file all this out with a flat file. These two files. This one's got half rounded on it. And I had to run them through those guards, and right here the tips are sharp sticking up. That one's still a little sharp. So I need to file him off right there. Get those rounded because something on the Katos catches on them. My pair of GP40s went right through there, no problem. But the SD70s are, the first one goes good, but the second one's having a problem. So it's making it difficult. I'm trying to make it happy, make him happy by fixing the track, but maybe he's got other issues. So we're going to try to run through again now. See if we can do it without wrecking. Keeps jumping off somewhere. Causes all kinds of problems. So here he comes, no sound. Hey, he made it. That's a first. Well, it's about a third, but he made it. We're going to stop there and reverse on the other side of the tunnel on the bridge. See if I can get back farther here. See that switch. Here he comes. Right there at the frogs where it derailed before. See it jump right there. He's off. He's riding up over something. Now he's off all the way. So I still got more work. He hits that right there and jumps up in the air. So I don't know if it's hitting that guard, which is still kind of sharp. We're going to do some more filing right there. Open that up. Had trouble with these before. We'll check it out. Okay, that's it. The project's complete except for cleanup, fine-tuning, and securing everything down, but it's all rewired, resoldered these wires in up here. And we got a much smoother transition here. It looks good right there going around, and I got them filed really nice. Going either direction, but something right here on the frog, insulated frog, we got to fix that. Double Diamond Railroad out.